science or building rockets or building anything really.
Cooking? Do you do cooking at home, don't you?
More my dad and my mum.
But do you help them sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so do you use maths in cooking, for example? When you're weighing,
Sometimes, yeah.
when you're working at the time then. Cayson, what about you? Tell me about what you like about maths.
I like maths because it's fun and you need to use it to get to school on time.
Brilliant. So Cayson, when you say get to school on time, tell me how you use time to get you to school on time.
I use time because we leave 10 minutes early, but if we left at 8:45, we would be late.
Perfect. That's a brilliant example of the importance of using time and understanding time. So what time do you wake up and what time do you leave your house?
I wake up at 6:45.
Oh my gosh, that's early. Okay.
And I leave my house at 8:15.
Wow. And then do you drive or walk to school?
Drive.
You drive to school, yeah? Okay. And how long's the journey? About how long?
7 minutes.
Okay. So every question that I just asked Cayson, he had to think about maths. He had to understand about what is maths and how is he going to work out these calculations that I was giving him. So Cayson, you've mentioned that you get up in the morning and you leave your house at a certain time and then you drive to school and so on. Apart from going to school at the weekend, how else do you use maths?
I use maths to see what time to get ready for stuff, and it's important for work.
Okay, so Cayson, at the weekends, do you do activities and sports and things?
Yeah.
So which ones do you do?
I do football.
Oh, wow. And is that on a Saturday or Sunday?
Both.
Both. And so what time do you start on a Saturday?
I start at 10 a.m.
Right. And do you know what time you finish?
12.
12. So how many hours are you playing football?
Normally one. 45 minutes.
Okay. That's when you're actually on the pitch, actually playing the game itself. But you're there for about 2 hours altogether, 10 till 12. What about you, Zelig? At the weekend, how do you use maths?
Sometimes I just do it for fun.
Do you do sports and activities?
Not always, but there can be.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do swimming on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But usually, if it's not raining, if it's a sunny day, normally we go to the park or do something fun.
Okay, you mentioned swimming. Do you go to Warsden Sports Centre to do swimming?
I said I used to, but
Okay.
I didn't used to go to Warsden Sports Centre.
Where did you used to go swimming?
I can't really remember the name. I never really knew the name.
Okay, was it Swiss Cottage? Not too sure. Okay, so wherever you went swimming, I'm sure that the length of the pool might have been 25 meters, roughly. Was it longer than that? Shorter. So was it like a baby pool then, a small pool? Is that
No, I won't say baby.
Because most pools are about 25 meters. Yeah. Okay, no problem. That's brilliant. Now listen, boys, you're both in year 4. Yeah?
Yeah.
And do you know what's going to be happening as from June the 3rd?
My MTC checks.
What does MTC stand for?
Multiplication check.
Multiplication. What's the T stand for?
Multiplication times table check.
Well done. Cayson, what do you know about the MTC?
I know that you've got 6 seconds to answer a question and you have to answer 25 questions.
Right. And Cayson, do the questions follow one after the other?
Yeah, you have a 3-second gap.
Perfect. That is amazing. And how do you feel about it?
I feel excited and confident.
Brilliant. And then do you do timetabled rock stars?
Yeah.
Tell me about timetabled rock stars.
On Times Table Rockstars, my studio speed is 1.25.
Oh my gosh. And what's yours, Zelig?
I'm 1.14, 1.15.
Wow, that is really fast. That is really fast. So when you have your practice MTCs, out of 25, what sort of mark are you getting, Cayson?
25.
And Zelig?
25.
That's amazing.
On my sound check, there's like a huge bar at the top.
Yeah,
Like ring, 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 ring.
that's
All
right.
25.
Wow, that's brilliant. And that just shows your confidence. And for me, that is absolutely, to hear young children like you talking this way is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so linked to the MTC, there's a word that I'm going to introduce to you today, okay? And the word is commutative. So say commutative.
Commutative.
Cayson,
Commutative.
do you know what that means?
No.
Do you know what that means, Cayson? Or do you want to have a
I
guess?
think it means when you swap the questions around.
That is absolutely brilliant. Perfect answer. Commutative means, for example, if you've got 3 times 4 and you swap the digits around, you've got 4 times 3. Do you have the same answer?
Yes.
Yes. So that means in your MTC, they will not give you 3 times 4 and then 4 times 3 because it's the same answer. But they could give you 4 times 3 and 2 times 6 because they are separate questions, okay? And later on in the show, I'm going to be showing you how you can use commutative law with percentages. And I know you are both really, really clever. So even talking about percentages, I could just see both of your faces light up, which is brilliant. Cayson, what do you know about square numbers? Oh, I know, Zelig, hang on. Do you know about square numbers?
Square numbers are if you do 2 times 2, 4 is a square number.
What square number comes after 4 when we're counting?
5.
So after 2 times 2, it's 4. After 2 times 2, you've got 3 times 3. And what's 3 times 3?
9.
So you've got 4, you've got 9. What will be the next square number?
12.
Think about it. So 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is
16.
good. So after 16, what is our next square number?
25.
Fantastic. And how did you make 25?
Because I did 5 times 5.
Brilliant. Zelig, after 25, what is our next square number?
36.
The next one.
49.
The next one.
64.
The next one.
81.
The next one.
100.
The next one.
121.
The next one.
144.
The next one. Oh, I've got
169.
the next one.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. Do you know what, Zelig? After 169, the next one is so easy, it's 196. So you just swap the last 2 digits around. And then after that one, the next one is 225. So I know all of my square numbers, Zelig and Cayson, I know them all from 2 times 2 right up to 50. I know all of my square numbers. And what is it?
50 times 50 equals 2,500.
I know it, okay? And so later on, if you want to put me on the spot, Cayson might say to me, okay, go on, Mr. Numbervator, tell us all of the square numbers from 10 to 30, and I'll do it live on the radio, okay? But that'll be later. So listen, in your times tables check, you're going to get maybe about 3 questions that are square number questions. They're not going to give you anything to do with commutative, but the next one they're going to give you is from the 11 times table. Do you know your 11 times table? Good. Cayson?
Yeah.
Right, so let me start with Zelig. Zelig, what is 10 times 11? 4 times 11?
44.
6 times 11? 7 times 11?
27.
11 times 11?
21.
12 times 11?
22.
10 times 11? 11 times 11?
1 to 1.
Very good. Cayson, it's your turn. Now, the game is I'm going to get faster and faster, okay? Right, Cayson, 2 times 11?
22.
4 times 11?
44.
6 times 11?
66.
10 times 11?
110.
11 times 11?
121.
9 times 11?
99.
3 times 11?
33.
Listeners, can I just say something? Did you hear the speed and the accuracy of these 2 young year 4 pupils? Because I know some adults who could not give me the answer as quickly as Cayson and Zelig have just done in front of you. For Cayson, this is his first time in the studio. So I was thinking, would there be a few nerves there? Not at all. And Cayson, the way that you are speaking into the microphone is so clear, just like Zelig, okay? It's absolutely brilliant. Have any of you heard of something called common multiples? Get your pens ready.
And I guess.
Go on.
Is common multiples like the ones that you learn at the beginning, like two times tables, 5 times tables, 10 times.
Do you know what? Your answer is a very logical, good answer. It's not the exact answer, but it's a very, very good answer. Cayson, do you want to have a go at what you think common multiples might be?
I think common multiples are.
Any idea?
No.
No problem. Listen, on your whiteboards, can you write me down the number 12 at the top? And underneath it, write the number 18. Right. Can you both give me two different numbers that are in the 12 times table, that are in the 12s and they're part of the 18. Common multiples of 12 and 18. So Cayson, go through your 12 times table. Write it out for me. So 12. What comes after 12?
15.
In the 12 times table.
24.
So write 24. What comes after 24?
36.
Write 36. Go to the 18 times table. What comes after 18 in the 18 times table?
36.
Write it down. What number have you written that's in the 12s and the 18s?
36.
That is what a common multiple is. Is that what you were doing, Zelig? Is that what you were thinking about?
Yeah.
Right. When you hear the word multiple, you're thinking of the times table. So a multiple of 12 is a number in the 12 times table. A multiple of 3 is a number in the 3 times. A multiple of 7, Zelig, is a 7. Give me two multiples of 9.
81 and 63.
Brilliant. Cayson, give me 3 multiples of 6.
12, 18, 24.
Oh my gosh, that is just so brilliant. That is, listen, the way you're both talking, you're making maths sound so easy, but it is so much fun. It's unbelievable. Okay, now hidden under my table here, I have got some cards, and on the cards, I have got some numbers. Okay. Okay. Someone has just said the two. Someone has just said the two boys are absolutely amazing. Someone has got a question for Cayson. Cayson, I don't know who this is, but someone has sent you a question. I'm going to read it out to you. It says, "Hi, Mr. Numbervator. We have a question for Cayson. Cayson, what is 7 times 9 plus 10?
73.
And that has come from your best pals, Kenzo and River. Isn't that brilliant? Cayson, that is amazing. So Kenzo and River, I'm sure you're listening. Were you happy with Cayson's answer? If you are happy, just send me a thumbs up or just let me know. But I'm sure you're going to agree with me, Kenzo, that the two boys have been absolutely amazing. Right, so this is a quiz between two of you. I'm going to show you a number. Okay, I'm going to show you a number. And on your whiteboards, can you write me down the multiplication fact that gives this answer? So for example, 1. If you want to write more than 1, you can. So for example, if I was to say 12, you would write 2 times 6 and you could write 3 times 4. Okay, so here's your first number, 63. Can you write me down at least one multiplication fact? Right, what have you written down, Zelig?
7 times 9.
What have you written down?
7 times 9.
Fantastic. Here's your next number. When you put the whiteboards down, do it gently, because Here's the next number, 16. And what's good? And how else can you make 16? apart from what you've given me? Good. Apart from that one, Cayson, that's too easy for you. You're too clever. Look, Cayson's smiling because he wrote down 16 times 1, and I said, no, I'm not accepting that because that's too easy. Cayson, another way of making 16 is in the 8 times table or the 2 times table. Of course you know it. Brilliant, good boy, fantastic. What type of number is 16?
A square number.
Brilliant, fantastic. Why is it a square number?
Because it can be 4 times 4.
Fantastic. Here's your next card, 40. And there's another way of making 40. Fantastic. Okay, brilliant. Well done. Okay. Now, it's interesting, listeners, I know you can hear the whiteboards being placed back on the table. So I'm going to ask the boys not to put it on the table because in the classroom, we encourage the children to hold up their whiteboards. So they are doing what they've been shown and taught to do in the classroom. But in the studio, Zelig and Cayson, just leave it on the table and I will see, you can tell me what your answer is, okay? 40, brilliant. 48.
6 times 8.
Wait for Cayson. And there's another way of making 48. Can you think of it? You know, another way of making 48. And remember, we don't do the 24 times table. Keep the board on the... Yeah.
2 times 24.
And?
12 times 4.
12 times 4. Okay, boys, can you just remember this, yeah? In the MTC, you're only going to be checked on the multiplication tables between 2 and 12. Yeah. Now 24 times 2 does make 48, Zelig, which is a brilliant answer. But keep it between the 2 and the 12 times table. Okay. Here's your next number. Remember, don't hold the boards up. Just write, and then you can just tell me when I ask you. 56. So don't call out the answer. Just good boy. What is it, Cayson?
7 times 8.
What is it?
8 times 7.
Fantastic. Is 8 times 7 the same as 7 times 8? And what is that word that begins with the letter C that I taught you earlier?
Common multiples.
Commutative. Commutative. Don't worry. Brilliant. 64. Don't raise it. 64. What type of number is 64, Zelig?
A square number.
Why is it a square number?
8 times 8.
Good. Cayson, how do you make 64? 8 times.
8 times 8.
Good boy, well done. Here's your next numbers. 2 more numbers, 72. Right, there are 2 different ways of making 72. 9 times 6. Cayson, what's 10 times 6?
60.
Take away 6.
54.
And what number are you making?
72.
Change your answer. I'm glad you smiled, by the way. Go on, that's it. Change the last digit. Oh, change it. Go on, one more. There we go. Well done. There we go. And then lastly, this is my favorite number of all time. 144. Yeah. Put down gently. Well done. Well done. Listen, boys, that was absolutely amazing. So that's just a little game. That's just a little game that I like to play just to see if you know, right? So someone else has just texted to say that they think, because they can see you, they think that the 2 of you are, well, the lady said that you are just such smart young boys. Isn't that nice? Yeah, you are, and you know what? You are smart, and you deserve to be recognised as being smart. Okay, now I have written down 25 questions. And how long do you get to answer each question? 6 seconds. Okay. Now, I'm not going to ask you to write the answers down. You're going to say them to me verbally. Okay. You can say it together. Okay. So, Cayson, moving a bit closer to the mic. Yeah. Look at that. That is such a lovely view. Dean, I'm out the camera. I'm out the picture. Can you change it if possible? If you can. If you can't, don't worry. I don't mind. They're more important than me. They're not as clever as me, but they're more important than me. Cayson's smile. Right, here we go. 25 questions. Now, Cayson's mum is in the studio, and Zelig's dad is in the studio. And I'm just wondering if Zelig's dad can actually answer the questions quicker than Cayson and Zelig. And I wonder if if Cayson's mum can also answer the questions as quickly as you two, and then did you say no, mum? And challenge accepted. And then later on, if you two boys want to put me on the spot, you can do. If you want to challenge me, but you know who's going to win, don't you? Who? No. Cayson, you're too confident. What do you mean? What do you mean us? Here we go. Here we go. So question number 1: 3 times 6.
18.
12 times 2.
24.
4 times 10.
40.
6 times 6.
36.
7 times 9.
63.
3 times 2.
6.
7 times 11.
77.
9 times 12.
108.
7 times 5.
55.
10 times 11.
110.
Okay, 12 times 6.
72.
3 times 8.
24.
5 times 3.
50.
9 times 9.
81.
6 times 2.
12.
12 times 11.
Or 132.
7 times 6.
42.
3 times 9.
27.
11 times 11.
121.
That was brilliant. 9 times 8.
72.
8 times 7.
56.
3 times 11.
33.
12 times 5.
60.
4 times 3.
12.
6 times 4.
24.
That was absolutely brilliant. That was 25 questions. You were answering each one in less than 3 seconds, by the way. Now, I'm going to push you. I'm going to give you a question, and this is just going to test your memories, okay? You can write the answer down if you want. Now, there were 2 numbers, there were 2 questions that had the same answer. So there were 2 multiplication facts, without looking, Zelig, that gave the same answer, okay? Do you remember what those numbers were? It's a hard question, isn't it? There were 2 numbers that there was more than
Was
2.
it 4 times 3? And 3
Yeah.
times 4?
No, 4 times 3 and 2 times 6.
That was one, and there's another one. 12 times.
2.
And what do you think the other one was?
3 times 8.
That's what it was. Brilliant.
Or 6 and 6 and 4.
Yeah, okay. There was a square number question on there.
That was
4 times 4?
No, 8 times 8.
Not 8 times 8.
9 times 9.
9 times 9, and there was another one. Have a guess.
12 times 12? No.
No, one less than 12.
11 times 11.
It was 11 times 11. Okay, that was a hard question, but you know me, I just like to push and push when I have got young people, in front of me, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, right, now I've got 3 special numbers, okay? Now these numbers are special because in every single MTC that I have actually done, and I do about 10 a day. I do about 10. Why are you looking at him, Cayson? Is that a lot that I do? Yeah. I go to about 4 different schools every day. And each time I go to a school, I always make sure I go and see the year 4s and I say to them, who's better than me? And they all go, we are. So I always do a times tables check with them. So these 3 numbers always come up in any one times tables check. Okay? Now, they come up for this reason, because they have got 2 or more ways of being made. You can use 2 or more multiplication facts to make each of these numbers. So write the number 24 down. There are 3 different multiplication facts that make 24. Good, Cayson. There's one more. Well done. Cayson, what 3 did you have?
8 times 3, 12 times 2, and 6 times 4.
Fantastic. And did you have the same 3, Zelig?
Yeah, and I also added 12 times 24 times.
Yeah, but we don't teach the 1 times table. So that's not a problem. It does make 1. Right. Your next number is 36. 3 different ways, 3 different multiplication facts for making 36. I love the way they're thinking. Zelig has got his hand on his head. I can see he's really thinking about. There's one more, Cayson. You're very close. What type of? No clues. Cayson, what type of number is 36? What shape have I drawn?
Square.
So what times what makes 36?
6 times 6.
There you go. Do you know what? Listen, when it comes to teaching, I don't need to give you the answers. You have both got brilliant brains. And here's your last number, 72. There are 2 multiplication facts that make 72. What are they? You know the last one? It's 12 times something. This is what I mean. I just said to Cayson, it's 12 times something, and straight away he got the answer. And that for me is a brilliant. Now listen, boys, there's another word that I know you use in the classroom, but I want to make sure you understand what it means. Array. A-R-R-A-Y. Cayson, do you know what an array is?
An array is when, so you do like, you make, so like you do 3 times 4 like this.
Right. Okay. Zelig, what's your understanding of an array?
An array is basically like at school we do like either squares or dots that's put in a certain order, and if you count the sides you can do a multiplication. So if it's all full and there's like 11 dots going upwards and 12 dots going aside on the side, it basically means 11 times 12, which is 132, which will mean the whole every dot or square in the whole of the array.
Fantastic. And do you know what? The word array comes from the word arrangement. Because when you were describing it just now, Zelig, you said that you've got the rows and the columns. So when we're teaching you about multiplication, especially when you're in year 2 and year 3, we get you to present your answer in an array. So I'm going to give you a number. Can you present that number as an array? So for example, don't do this one, but for example, if I said 12, you could do 3 lots of 4s, 4 lots of 3s, 6 lots of 2s, or 2 lots of 6. When you tap, it comes through. Yeah, no tap. Yeah. So, so can you show me an array for 18? An array for 18. Cayson? Zelig, you've done one, that's brilliant. I think Cayson is doing something similar. Can you think of another one for me? Good boy, well done. You know what they say? They always say that when you're working with children, everything and anything can happen. And I know listeners, I know you can hear the tap, 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 tap on the table, Zelig, but that's because these are young children, okay? So there's nothing wrong with that. The fact that you can hear the noise on the table, that is telling you that they are actively engaged with their learning. Cayson, what array was yours?
6 times 3.
So can you describe what does your array look like?
I did 3 dots
In a column.
Yeah. And I did 6 dots sideways.
So go in a row. Good boy, well done. That's 18. What did you do, Zelig?
I did 2 of them. One of them Cayson did, and the other one I did 9 of them going to the side and 2 of them in the column.
Okay, so when you say going to the side, do you mean in a row?
Yeah.
So give me your answer again, but you must use the word row and column.
9 in the row and 2 in the column.
Right, and what is 9 times 2?
18.
Right, so when you're in the class, say that again? 18? Well done. So when you're in the classroom and your teacher asks you to show your answer as an array, you know what to do, don't you? Yeah, and this is how we teach the multiplication tables. And I've got here that once you've got 2 times 9, for example, you can make that 9 times 2, can't you? It's the same Once again, it's a different question, but you've got the same number and the same answer. All right, listen, boys, so far you've been absolutely brilliant. We've had so many comments. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, well, I've had another one. I think this might be, this one has come from, hey, son. Oh my gosh. I don't know who this is from. The young Jen. Oh, this is from, who's Jackson?
My dad.
Oh my gosh, here we go. I'm going to read it out, okay? Hey, son. By the way, listeners, this message has come from Cayson's son and Cayson's dad, sorry. And Cayson's dad is obviously just so proud. I'm going to read it out because I just think it's so important. Hey, son, I'm really proud of you for going on the Maths radio show. It takes confidence and curiosity to put yourself out there. You never fail to impress me. Keep following what excites and challenges you. Great to listen in. Thanks, Isaac, for having this platform for the young generation. Jackson, Cayson's dad. Cayson, that is such a lovely message. And then I think someone called Julie has just texted me a message. Look at Zelig laughing. Shall I read it out?
Yeah.
It says here, Julie here, in brackets, Zelig's mum, close brackets. Those kids are so confident and so clever, but also big up to their teachers too. And do you know what? That is something that I do want to mention. I'm not allowed to mention the name of your primary school because of safety and protection, okay? But I do know the school, and I know that in your school you have got amazing, fantastic teachers. And it is the teachers who are working with you, who are working so hard to make you who you are. So Zelig, your mum reminded me, because we have to big up your teachers, and we have to big up all the teachers in your school as well, okay? Because that's what's helping you. It's a combination between your school and obviously between home as well. But I thought it was just so nice to have your dad call in, and oh, there's another one. Hi, Cayson, it's Nana. Cayson, all these people are ringing up for you. Wow. It says here, you're doing a great job on the show. Well done on being brave to showcase your knowledge of maths and inspiring many others listening in. I have a little times table question for you. Cayson, are you ready? This is from your Nana. 6 times 7.
42.
Say it loudly in there.
42.
Say Nana, the answer is 42.
The answer is 42, Nan.
Thank you very much. So Nana, I hope I know you're listening, but do you know what, Nana, you are obviously proud, but I am even more proud because your grandson is just absolutely amazing. I've got another message. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mr. Numbervator. Hope you're well. I'm loving your show this evening, listening to my friends Zelig and Cayson. I have a question for them. Wow. Get your pens ready. Now, this is a 3-digit number multiplied by a 2-digit number. And I understand that you both can do it. The question is 623 multiplied by 9. Right. So while the two boys are busy getting the answer to this question, can I just say, listeners, the fact that you are sending them messages, Cayson's dad, Cayson's nan, Zelig's mum, this is just making the whole show so much more interesting and so much more exciting. Zelig, check your answer. That's all I'm going to say. Check your answer to make sure that you've got the right answer, because I'm going to do it as well, and then we're going to compare answers. Yep, no, Zelig. Okay, good. Cayson, you didn't add the 1. You know when you did 6 times 9 times 6?
Yeah.
Then you have to add 1 more because you carried the 1. So 50. So 55. Add 1 more. Well done. Okay. So Cayson, tell me, what was your answer, please?
5,607.
And Zelig, what was your answer, please?
5607.
Right, and this is love from your best pal Sam. Do you know who Sam is? Sam. That was Sam. Oh my gosh! Do you know what? I think that is just. There's another one. All these people. Dean, tonight's show is not about me anymore. It's about these two. I'm getting jealous. Hi, Mr. Numbervator. This is Levi, one of Cayson's best friends. Do you know Levi?
Yeah.
Say hello to Levi.
Hi, Levi.
Zelig and Cayson are great. Can I ask Cayson, what is 13 times 7? So can you both work it out? But Zelig, Cayson's going to answer it. 13 times 7. And also, once you've got the answer, Levi is asking, also, how did Cayson get so good at maths? What's the final answer?
91.
And what's your answer?
91.
Fantastic. Okay. So Levi, I hope you agree with the answer. So Cayson, coming to the mic. So Levi's asking you a question. How did you get to be so good at maths?
Because I practice.
And how often do you practice?
We practice at school every day, and it's on our homework.
So is the homework, is that part of the times table Rockstar?
Yeah.
And then does your school give you other homework to do as well?
Yeah.
It does. And Zelig, what about you? How did you become so good at maths? Because I'm using Levi's question for you as well.
I got good at maths because once I realized how fun it was, I just got into it and I liked it. And timetable Rockstars helped me a lot with maths.
So
Before I wasn't as good as I was now, but I practiced a lot and I got a few questions wrong. I got better and now I'm really good.
wow. Okay, Zelig, I want to ask you a question. Okay, it's not a surprise because I have spoken to your dad and asked him, so he knows that I'm going to ask this question. Wealth creation. Why are you laughing, Zelig? Why are you?
Because I did it with my dad.
Uh-huh.
I did a wealth creation class with my dad.
Not a class, a master class.
Master class.
That's better, yeah.
With my dad.
Yep.
Like one or 2 weeks ago, and they talked about like
Money.
They talked about money, like you have to have a fun pot, a spending pot, an investing pot, and those two others I can't really remember.
But did you enjoy the master class?
Yeah, and one thing that they mentioned that I was doing was delayed gratification.
Hang on a minute. Delayed gratification. What do you know about delayed gratification? Because that is what adults use that phrase. What is it?
Delayed gratification is when you save up something. So imagine I did like a weekly job at my house, and my dad would pay me like £2 every time I did a job.
Mm-hmm.
If I keep that £2 for like a year, and I hadn't spend it, I'd have a lot of money, and I'd have more than if I use that £2 every day.
Fantastic, brilliant answer. Cayson, do you get pocket money?
No.
Okay, so if there's something that you want to buy, what do you do?
I ask my mum.
Okay, and does your mum sometimes say to you that that she'd like you to earn it and deserve it?
Sometimes.
So do you do jobs around the house?
Yes.
Jobs like what?
I water the plants, I take out recycling, I do the laundry and do the dishes.
Wow. So listen, so that means you definitely deserve that money. Right. And so Cayson, when you get the money, what do you do with it? How do you like to spend your money?
I spend it on football cards.
Oh. And what football team do you support again?
Chelsea.
Oh no! How can I have Chelsea supporters? I can't believe it. Clever children supporting Chelsea. Cayson, what team should you support?
Chelsea.
Oh my gosh. Okay. He was meant to say Arsenal, but he didn't want to let the side down. Okay. So you spend it on football cards. What else do you spend it on?
I spend it on. So when I got pocket money from my birthday, I spent it on buying toys for my brother.
Oh, that's even better. Oh, that's lovely. Good for you, Cayson. And Zelig, what about pocket money? Do you get pocket money regularly, or do you have to deserve and earn it?
Oh, I wouldn't really say regularly, and I wouldn't say like it depends on the market because I get my pocket money with cryptocurrency.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. Listeners, 8-year-olds, you're both 8, aren't you?
Yeah.
Right. Talking about cryptocurrency. Tell me about cryptocurrency, please.
So I get my money is like crypto, and it's like when if so my dad does it like this. So if you have your big total, he calls it a goose. So and then you put your money into like if you buy something, if you buy something on the market, so you buy there, and then when it goes up, like you can put a stop loss or something like that,
Mm.
and then well, if you can sell it, and then you get like depends how high you sell it. So if like I have like 269 pounds on my goose right now. If I get 10%, I'll get 26.9 pounds because if I get 10%, because I just take off the zero and put it into the other column. So
Oh my gosh, did you hear that, Dean? That's brilliant. Go
so
on.
basically, what I do, I put like 13 pounds more on my goose and 13 pounds I can put on my revenue card.
That is amazing.
And it's called contrarian momentum what I'm doing. So there's lots of different things, and the two ones that I've invested in is Solana and Bitcoin.
Wow. Do you know what? Just listening to it's I just can't imagine. I can't imagine. I can imagine how you're both going to be in 10 years' time. You are just going to be off the scale. Cayson, I've got another message for you from Kenzo, who says, yes, tell Cayson Arsenal are the best team. Reply to Kenzo.
No, Chelsea is the best.
Kenzo, listen, you're invited onto the math show anytime you want, okay? Because if you support Arsenal, then I am really, really happy. I've got a lovely message from one of your old teachers. Let me read the message out. Hi, Mr. Numbervator. Please pass on my congratulations to the boys. Very proud of them showing their amazing maths knowledge. Boys, see you in TTRS Club. Miss Orty, one of their old teachers. Well done.
She's my favorite teacher.
Oh, say hello to Miss Orty.
Hi, Miss Orty.
Hi, Miss Orty.
Miss Orty, thank you very much for sending your message. And you know what? I just love reading out all of these messages. There are so many messages. There's just so many messages from another one from who's this one from? Oh, that's from Miss Orty. Another one from Kenzo. Do you know what? The two of you, can you see how popular you are? Another one from another head teacher who is saying that he wants you in his school. He wants you 2 year 4s in his school. And his school's out of London. You can't go to it, can you? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. Right, hang on. Right. Okay. There's a phone message. I don't know who it is, but I'm just going to put it to the speaker, okay? Because I haven't plugged the speaker in. Good evening. Can you please tell me who you are? Who's calling the math show, please?
It's your son, mate.
Who is it?
It's your son.
My son. Who's my son? Timmy. Good evening, Timmy. How are you?
He's saying, folks.
Okay. Are you listening to the math show?
Yeah, I am.
Do you want to say anything about Zelig and Cayson?
Yeah, so before the radio show, I had those 2 young men that wanted to challenge my dad. I'm thinking, I don't know how this is gonna go because every time I try to challenge you, it doesn't always go well. You always lead me. So must be chilling. These guys must be smart.
Right, Cayson replied. His name is Timmy, so he's saying that. Do you think? Why are you challenging me? Go on, reply to Timmy.
We're challenging Mr. Numbervator because me and Zelig are 100% smarter than him.
Timmy, are you? Zelig, what do you want to say to Timmy?
That what Cayson said is 100 million% true.
Timmy, how are you going to defend me, or are you going to not defend me?
They sound confident, so I don't know if I can defend you on this one.
But aren't they amazing, though?
Yeah,
okay.
Keep it up, guys. Do really well. Even to have the confidence to challenge my dad, it's really amazing to see. So keep it up, and don't let anybody tell you you can't try and challenge anyone in any certain situation. Like if you feel confident enough to do something like this, especially for maths, yeah, keep on going.
Oh, Timmy, thank you very much indeed. And boys, do you want to say anything to Timmy? Goodbye or anything?
Bye, Timmy.
Bye.
Tim, thank you very much for calling in. Yeah, and they will be back. They will be back. Okay, so thank you for calling in, Tim. And make sure you work hard as well. Okay, thank you, Tim. Speak to you later. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Look, Zelig and Cayson, if you ask Dean, another message. Oh my gosh. If you ask Dean, we've never had so many messages for 2 guests as much as we've had for you tonight. We've had. I'm being serious, Dean. Dean, come to the microphone, please.
Yes, Dean, you're absolutely correct. I think it's because everybody's so impressed with
Zelig and
Cayson.
Yeah.
For 2 young men, just the both of you, we've had so many messages today. Like, the messages are non-stop. So, keep it up. We're really impressed. And I'm really impressed with your crypto knowledge.
Yeah.
I was learning something a minute ago.
And do you know about crypto?
I've done a bit of crypto, but I just dabbled. But it sounds like you're really serious.
I know. And 8 years old.
Yeah, it's very impressive.
And the fact that Cayson is talking about, he puts the laundry, the recycling, and then his mum gives him something for doing that. That is how you deserve and you earn pocket money. So when you buy what you want, you can actually do that. I've had another message, and this lady, someone has said, Mr. Numbervator, do you go to other schools? And the answer is yes. So if you, we can talk later. Thank you very much indeed for the message. So now, oh my gosh, Mr. Numbervator used to teach my mum in Kenmont Primary School a very long time ago, but she is still not good at her 12 times table. Ha, 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 ha. This is interesting. So I used to teach this person's mum in Kenmont a very long time ago. After the show, I'm going to give you a call. Okay, you know who you are. I'm going to give you a call. So I just want to say thank you, because I need to know who your mum is. And another one, on behalf of Grace, I really want to come to the show with Zelig to show that. Do you know what? Who is Grace? Do you know Grace?
Yeah, she's a person in my class.
Grace, I know you're listening. Grace, yes, I'm going to invite you onto the show. So Zelig, your mum, has sent me the message on behalf of Grace. So Grace wants to go. She wants to show that girls are good at maths too. Right, Grace, 100%. I'm going to call you into the studio. Maybe, Grace, you can come with a friend of yours, another girl, and then we can have Zelig and we can have Cayson. So that'd be 4 children. And who?
Jamelia.
Who's Jamelia?
She's another person in my class. Another girl in my class.
Wow. Okay. So Grace, you've heard it from them. Okay. So maybe we could have a little competition on the radio. And
Boys versus girls.
I didn't want to say that, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is. And what I will do is that I will get some prizes. Now, if there's anyone who's got a connection with Chelsea, Tottenham, or Arsenal, or any other Premiership football teams, and you are able to maybe donate a t-shirt or anything signed, okay, please let me know, and then I can be awarding prizes to the young children. The number to use is 07535 644 07535 644 850. Before we finish, I want to tell you something. Can you both write down this question for me? 50% of 20. What is the answer? What is 50% of 20? Cayson, do you know what the answer is? 50% means half.
10.
50%, so write the equals 10. Zelig, what did you write?
10.
Now, write this next question down. 20% of 50. What's the answer? Have a guess at the answer, Cayson. It's the same answer. Now, commutativity, it works with the multiplication tables, but it also works with percentages, because 50% of 20 is 10, and 20% of 50 is also 10.
You know how I did it?
How did you do it?
I
Tell me.
took off the zeros and I multiplied it by 2.
Okay. Now, when you say you took off the zeros, how did you take off the zeros?
Apart
Apart from rub them out with your finger, you divided by.
I did divide it by 10.
Well done. That's it.
So then it just left me 2 and 5, so I multiplied them to give me 10.
Fantastic. Zelig, can you give me that answer again? But can you say I divided the numbers by 10?
I divided the numbers by 10.
Mm-hmm. And what were you left with? 2.
2 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I multiplied them together to make 10.
Now, you just said multiply them together. In mathematics, the word of, guess what it means? Multiply. That's what you did. 2 times 5 is 10. So when you see the word of in mathematics, it means multiply. Listen, I do not like when it's coming to the end of the math show, because I could be here with you all day, okay? Because you've just been absolutely so amazing. Cayson, before we finish, can you tell me, have you enjoyed being on the radio this evening?
Yes, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, were you nervous at first?
Not really.
And when you walked into the studio and you saw all the lights and all the cameras, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel more confident.
Fantastic. Okay, I've got one more message from you. I think it's from a teacher in your school. Oh, okay, I'll tell you who it is in a minute. Zelig, have you enjoyed your second time in the studio?
Third time, actually.
Third time, actually. Have you?
Second time with a friend, but yeah, I really liked it. I know this is my third time here, but I still really like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I like it even more with being with my friend.
Perfect. That's a lovely answer. And both of you, can you tell the listeners, when you open the door on the table outside, what is there? Cayson, on the table outside, what did you see when you were coming in on the table?
Sweet.
And treats. And guess who they're for?
Me and Zelig.
They are for you. They are for you too. Let me read this message out to you. Let me see if you can guess who it is. Boys, I'm so proud of you. Clearly, that maths lesson stuck today. You had a maths lesson today, didn't you?
Maths, yeah.
Who did you have it with?
I did it with Miss Aiden.
I did it with Miss Chesson.
Okay. So this is from Mrs. Connors.
Oh, she was on Wednesday she teaches in the morning. Teaches us. She teaches me maths.
She taught you maths. Okay, Mrs. Connors, can I just say thank you for sending in the message. You've said that you're proud. I mean, I am absolutely beaming. I am just so proud that in today's society we've got clever, gifted, confident young boys who are clearly enjoying their maths journey, who clearly enjoy going to school, who are clearly supported at home by their parents and families, and who clearly want to show off how good they are at maths. I think this is there's another message. Do you know what? I don't think we're going to be going home. I used to be their year 2 teacher, so proud of how far they've come. No, Mrs. Connors used to be your year 2 teacher. Is that correct?
Yeah.
He's year 2 teacher. Okay, not to worry. Okay, no worries. Do you remember Mrs. Connors?
Yeah.
And did you like work? Did you like her as your teacher?
Yeah.
And what she's saying, Cayson, is that she's so proud of you because she has seen the development. She has seen how far you've come along with your maths ability and maths knowledge. Now, I know your school very well. It's not too far from where I live. So I'm going to be in contact with the teachers in your school and maybe your head teacher, don't mention names, because I'd love to come in there because it is possible for me to actually do the show from within your school. So can you imagine it? There could be an assembly one day. We could be in the assembly hall at the back, and then we could have the math show live from your school. Would you like that, Cayson?
Yeah.
Would you like that, Zelig?
Yes.
Good. Don't shout my yeah, no problem. Okay, listen, can I just say a big thank you to your mum, Cayson? Thank you, mum, because mum, whatever you're doing at home, it is just clearly so obvious that Cayson comes from a home where he is loved, where education is valued, and where he's clearly excelling. So Cayson, when we finish, you've got to give your mum a big hug on my behalf, okay? And Zelig, you're another one. It's obvious and it's clear that you come from a supportive, warm, loving family, and there's more to give. There's more to give to both of you. Dean, do you want to come and have the final word, please, about this evening?
Mr. Numbervator.
Yes.
My friends, Levi.
Yes.
He's a Liverpool fan.
I didn't want to hear that, Cayson. I don't want to hear that.
And Sam's a Liverpool fan.
So no one supports Arsenal?
I know a few people who support
Oh. Okay,
Arsenal. I
right.
know lots of people. I used to support Arsenal.
Okay, I've got a present for you both. I know you've seen it before, Zelig, but I wanted to make sure that you get a present at the same time. Dean, can you please give these 2 comics, the Mr. Numbervator comics, not to Dean, and Dean will give them out to you. So
Okay.
Dean, can you please give them to
Well done for your
Thank you.
Thank you.
for what you did today. I think Mr. Numbervator's job's in danger.
It definitely. I mean, just give them about 2 or 3 more years. So what this is, Cayson, it's a maths comic, and I'm teaching the multiplication tables, but through a comic. So when you've done all of those activities, you are going to walk your MTC. You will definitely get 25 out of 25, and the same goes for young Zelig over here as well. Listen, have a great evening. Listeners, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thank you for all your lovely warm messages, all of your thumbs up, all of your balloons. When I get home, I'm going to read through all the messages. I'm going to reply to all the messages because I've had so many. I've never had so many messages for 2 young children before on the maths show. So thank you very much indeed. Thank you to Levi and everyone else who called in, to Cayson's Nana, to Julie, your mum, Zelig. Your dad has brought you in. Cayson's mum has brought him in. It's the maths show with me, Mr. Numbervator, on Chalkhill Community Radio Station every Wednesday between the hour of 5:30 and 6:30 p.m. The maths show, I always say, this is my headline. Everyone can do maths, and maths is for everyone. Have a great show. Thanks to everyone, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you all next week. Have a great evening. Thank you, and goodbye. Thank you.